Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years. We're dedicated to delivering quality auto parts, expert customer service, fast and free shipping, all backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So visit us at 1aauto.com, your trusted source for quality auto parts.
In this video, we're going to be working with our 1998 Ford F-150. We're going to show you how to remove and replace your vehicle's header panel, which is the panel that your grille, headlights, and turn signals all attach to. If you like this video, please click subscribe. We have a ton more information on this and many other vehicles. And if you ever need parts for your truck, you can follow the link down in the description over to 1aauto.com. Here are the items you'll need for this repair. To remove your headlight, lift up on the two tabs behind it. Now sometimes you got to wiggle them a little to get them to stay in place. And work your headlight out. You may be able to reach in from the back and push on it. You got to make sure these tabs are fully disengaged. Over time they wear out and they tend to get a little stuck. Once that's out, you can unclip your headlight harness and remove it. On the inside edge of the fender is a 7mm screw. You'll want to remove that with a 7mm socket, ratchet, and extension. Once that's out, you can slide the turn signal assembly out of the grille, undo the tabs, and remove it from the vehicle. Repeat these steps on the opposite side. Remove the tool for your spare tire crane. There are 6 of these plastic screw type retainers. This one actually belongs in the back on the radiator. There are 2 of these. We have a few missing here, but you'll remove all of these with a Phillips head screwdriver. And then on the back are these pop clips. Again, that one on the front actually belongs over on this side. So you remove the 2 of them with a trim tool or a flat blade screwdriver by popping up on the centerpiece. As for the rest, with little to no pressure, you want to hold the base and spin the Phillips head screw out, at which point you can pop the base out of its retainer. Now simply lift up and remove this cover. There are 10 Phillips head screws securing the grille in, 2 here behind the turn signal, 6 along the top, and 2 more behind the other turn signal. Go ahead and remove all of these with the Phillips head screwdriver. Under each fender, there are 2 plastic clips securing this wind dam. We'll need to pop those off with a trim tool or a pair of pliers. And we'll have to get the 2 on the opposite side as well. Now normally, you'd need to grab the bottom of the grille, give it a good yank toward you. However, the reason you'd need to do that is because of a pair of clips that are broken on our grille. So we just need to bend up the plastic wind dam and get that past the bumper. And we can remove our grille from the vehicle. Remove the 3 plastic clips securing this plastic panel to your header. We'll do this using a trim tool, a flat blade screwdriver, or a pair of pliers. We'll then remove this panel. We'll then remove these 2 clips securing the air dam the same way. And we'll do the same thing with the air dam on the opposite side. We'll also need to undo this 1 plastic clip where the air dam goes on the bottom of our header panel. And the same thing with the one on the opposite side. We'll then remove the 10 8mm screws securing our header panel in. We have 2 behind the turn signals. There are 2 behind the air dam. There are 2 more under the hood latch. These are easier to access from the passenger side of the grille, reaching over. We'll then remove the matching 2 bolts behind the air dam and the other 2 behind the turn signal on the opposite side. Push your side marker connectors into the header panel so they don't get caught. Then slide your header panel off of the truck. Line up and reinstall your header panel. There are little tabs on the end to make this a little bit easier. Make sure you pull your electrical connectors through as well. We'll then reinstall all 10 of our 8mm bolts. Reinstall the clips for the wind dams on both sides, 1 at the bottom and 2 at the front. Reinstall the plastic cover and all 3 of its clips. Line up your grille. You have to bend that plastic air dam over to get it into place. We'll do that on both sides. Once the grille is tucked under, you'll want to line up those little metal clips we installed on the bottom and press them into the cutout in the header panel. Reinstall all 10 of your Phillips head screws. There are 2 in each side behind where the factory turn signal location is. Don't forget to reinstall the 2 plastic push pins on the lower air dam on both sides. We'll then do the 6 screws along the top. Reinstall your upper grille cover. You got to kind of hook it under the handle for the hood latch lock. Now these clips tend to get a little soft after they've been on and off a few times, so usually you can just pop the bottom in and push the Phillips head screw down without actually needing to thread it. You should have 6 of those in the front of the truck. Ours is missing some, so you want to just kind of spread them out if you're missing a few, or you can replace them. And you have your 2 push pins that connected to the back of the radiator shroud. Just place them in and pop the heads down. Reconnect the connector on your turn signal. I just kept that 7mm screw there for safekeeping. Line it up and slide it back into place. Reinstall the 7mm screw at the top with your socket and ratchet. So these little plastic ears on the back of your headlight are not only what secure it in, but they're also how you go about adjusting it. There's a long, skinny ratcheting wrench that gets onto the heads of these. Once the plastic slides into its retainers here in the header panel, and you line it up into the opening on that tab, and then push the tab down, and it locks them into place. When you pull up, that's what frees them up, and that's how we got it out. So to reinstall, reconnect the headlight connector, and then you just have to watch these line up into their slots in the header panel. Get the small ends through the openings, Work the ears until it seats in fully. Lock the tabs down into place. Your adjustments will then be made, if necessary, on the heads of those bolts with the appropriate tool through the openings. Repeat these steps on the opposite side. After reinstalling your upper grille cover, don't forget to lock the spare tire crane tool back into place. Close your hood, and you're good to go.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.